Here we have the feet anchored sit up. So being careful and aware of how your back feels. So this could be a controversial movement for some people, but if you have the mobility and the strength in your spine and the core and your abs, then this movement is effective and useful when done correctly. So making sure that your feet is anchored under something that is very stable. If the dumbbell is kind of light, you might shift a little bit, but it won't do too much damage. But if you put your feet under something like a table or a shelf and it topples over and books fall on you, then you will get some serious injury. So be conscious, think about what you're putting your feet under and make sure that it has a very low chance of it falling at all. So don't overly reach with your shoulders or your neck as you're trying to come up. All you're trying to do is start off by pulling your shoulders, your head, and your upper back off the floor by flexing your abs. And we're finishing the movement by touching our feet. That brings us all the way up to this seated position. So to make the movement a little more challenging, I crossed my arms over my chest or shoulders. And as your arms move upwards towards your head, it adds a little more weight to this movement. So you could experience and try this to feel that challenge. You could even raise your arms above your head for that challenge, which I didn't do for this exercise video. So moving slow and controlled, being very deliberate on the way up and on the way down is crucial. So for the sit-up, we are actually rounding your lower back and our upper back as we're coming up and down. So there is a time and place to round your spine, and believe it or not, they naturally have the capacity to do that. So we train in those ways for people that can safely do it. That is the feet anchored sit up.